Drilled on the ground is short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Very weakly on the ground. And this one runs in on him. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Schwarber is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Walker.
The 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Neil Walker is sent packing for the second out of the inning. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. So 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Pitch on the way.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now to the plate, Albert Almora. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And that misses for ball 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south.
A swing and a miss. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a tick behind for a strike. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant is up with it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. High pop-up. Baez is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Luke Boyd will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Dylan Betances is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the box, Paul Hamels. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A one pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's set. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Got him. And he goes down on. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Throw over to first, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Bryant is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a double steal try here. And now they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it.
And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Stanton, the runner at third. Andujar on at second with 2 down. Waiting on it is Almora, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. 1-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Andujar. He's got it, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit hard to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Popped up, Betances over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Albert Almora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He's digging in and looking for more. Andrew McCutchen. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2. Is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. A ball and no strikes. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. If you have a chance to do some damage, you know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Here's Neil Walker. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Steve Cishek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cishek playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to.
Well, the play's been made. Stepping into the box, Steve Cishek, and he's getting his first plate appearance. Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Popped him up. Walker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a slur is going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit in the air to right field. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Justin Wilson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Wilson, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He throws him on the fastball there. Gleyber Torres becomes the first out in the 9th inning. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now to Bird. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Happ ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Brett Gardner now, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in time and the side. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Rizzo.
And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hey, look out. Way inside. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And right into the shift. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now another 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez is after it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Murphy.
Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Chances sets. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-. Striding in, Dylan Betances. He popped out in his first trip. Aaron Hicks is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame. The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Pedro Strop, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Zach Britton comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. At the plate, Albert Almora. He went down on strikes last time up. Little dribbler down the line. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now the Cubs pitcher, Pedro Strop. David Bodie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Possible winning run, stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes out again. And that's the... Jesse Chavez takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Putter low, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hard on the ground toward short. Baez fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Here's Neil Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Neil Walker.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless tie. Here's Javier Baez. Last time through was a base hit.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Boy, it's not very often you get a chance to get Zach Britton on the ropes. He's on the ropes right now, but I wouldn't bet against this guy getting out of this jam.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Number 25.
On the ground to the left side. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. Almora is there, and it's a 3-pitch. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Wilson Contreras.
Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. The winning run is at first base, and he fouls this one off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
The right fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Jonathan Holder comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
43. Jesse Chavez.
Addison Russell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27.
A.J. Cole is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but...
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ is looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he is out at the plate. Trying to end it once and for all, but... Brendan Kinsler takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 20.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Austin Romine will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Austin Romine
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Murphy charging this one, and that's out number 1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Almora is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he strikes him out here for out number. Sonny Gray enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Rizzo.
Pitch is popped up. Bird is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around. Gray gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen on the move. He's got it. A great running play. And digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away to open the 14th. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped high in the air. Rizzo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Neil Walker comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Walker on second. Torres on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Still even at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's one away. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Number 20.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Brendan Kinsler. Tommy La Stella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Tommy La Stella.
In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Endahar brings it in to Walker for 1. Relay to first. Jorge De La Rosa gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out here in a tie. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Murphy's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now. 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His career line against De La Rosa. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 2 out, nobody on. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. De La Rosa, the native of Mexico. And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs. Center fielder.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.
First open back. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Oakland, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Chapman, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Second baseman, Jen Lowry.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Here's Chris Davis now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Lowry at second with 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Mauer.
And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. 0-2 to Joe Mauer.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
To 1-2 now. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. The next twin up are Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Clearly trying to control the running, and they got him. Now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted in the air to center. Cade sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Mauer moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Mark Canha. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after two straight one-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Hit on the ground to third. Sano comes up with it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front. Down and away. It's a ball and two strikes. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. Here it comes.
Max Kepler.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here, two away. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
Robbie Grossman would be next. The next 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Next will be the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Forsythe is off at first with two away. Popped him up. And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Digging in, number 22. He readies for his first plate appearance. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Hit in the air to straightaway center, and he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set. At the plate, Mitch Garver as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cave.
Number 60.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Joe Mauer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First time up, he went down looking. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Got him. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off the
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Rosario gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and two, here it comes. 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. On to second, but the throw is wide. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Digging in to try it again. Logan Forsythe, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Ready with the 2-0. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Robbie Grossman, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play. And standing in, Matt Olson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Next for Oakland, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Mark Canha. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is. Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So here's Jay Cave to the plate. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now he'll step off and rethink this. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Canha is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. Now Mauer's going to try to leg out 3. The relay. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Comes set and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The throw will go to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at a. Stepping in, number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Taken in by Forsythe. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe's able to get there, and he will get him at first. In now, Jorge Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Jerry Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Number 32,
and that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Up next for Minnesota.
He's set. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Piscotty going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and that one just missed outside. Two out with the man at first. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Working to keep them in the game here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now a fastball as he just ripped. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well,
got him looking, and that. Ready for another chance. Mitch Garver will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Semien charging in on it, and there's one away. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. No hits to this point. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Semien backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Throw in the dirt. So striding in, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Settling in now, Mark Hanna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. 2 is left. Polanco. Throw on to Mauer will be in time. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Eddie Rosario.
Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Ball 1.
Kelly.
There's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Lowry ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1-0 the count. Grounded back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Max Kepler becomes out number 2 this inning. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Sano, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike two swinging. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Robbie Grossman looking at a fast. Now at the plate, number 22. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. So 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hop high in the air. Forsythe is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Count even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Twins: 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, just 1 hit, 2 errors. They left us 1 man on base. Time of the ballgame: 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond Right Field on 3rd Avenue.